Hi, I'm Doug Rost. Lately, I've gotten a bunch of questions on camping gear, moto camping, and what to bring. And as I've been to different rallies and met new people, and what do you do? I want to get into this, so on. So, thought I'd just kind of do an overview of my bike and usually what I carry. I put everything in dry bags. Definitely the way to go. This one is a Wolfman. This one is an Ortlieb. They're both great. They both work exceptionally well. I've been in massive rains for long periods of times. Not a problem. Would I buy them both again? Absolutely. But I would get yellow. This thing is a effing black hole. You open this up, I literally keep a flashlight in there because even in pure daylight, you open this thing up, it sucks up so much light, you can't see anything you've got in there. So, get something other than black. Yellow is great. It's high contrast. You can see everything in it. I like Ortlieb and Wolfman because of the cinch straps, the tie downs. Wolfman's got some great additional tie downs, which I use a lot. And when I'm tying down, using rock straps. If you're using old-fashioned bungees, stop right now, pause the video, and go buy some rock straps. Actually, first, give a donation because we've just identified you as the knob you are, and these will save your butt. Will they save your butt? Yes. Earlier on a ride when we were down in Alabama, Gerhard, one of our riders, had his bag on the back of his R12R with bungee cords, regular bungee cords. But these things are so old and frayed, they let loose. His bag slipped, he didn't have a top case, slipped back, down, around his fender, up onto his back wheel. We're doing 75, 80 miles an hour. It's now rubbing against the back wheel. It is smoking. Clothes are out on the highway. We got him pulled over. The gin was saved. So use rock straps, okay? It is heavy gauge nylon. It has loops at the end. So it's not marring anything, and then it's got a strong elastic here. So when you hook those on, click it together, give a cinch, and it's constantly giving the pressure. What I do is put one of these clamps here, and I've got bungee buddies, and the big rock straps do not fit in bungee buddies. So you can take this and click it right on and get this stuff secured down. So I've got pretty much I keep all my camping gear in this bag, my go bag, and I'll lay that out and show you what I've got. Additional stuff up here and food and so on, and a chair. Also, I always bring a hydration bladder. I'll fill this up with Gatorade, get a bunch of powdered Gatorade, split it up into sandwich bags. The amount that fills this is a 2 liter. Keep them in the pocket here. And then I can just refill them as I need to. I can strap this on here. When I stop, I can take a drink, or on longer rides, or if it's really hot out. Sedalia, Missouri, 2 years ago, 106 degrees, 10 hours. I can just strap this right here and drink and go, and it works great. The one thing I don't like about this, and it will be a future upgrade, is the top case. This is a Givi, it's a really good case, but you can't open anything when it's all locked in here. Found another one, it's on the wish list. It's more of a GS style aluminum top case. Hinges on the side, opens up this way. That'll work. So, here's generally how it gets all packed up. I'll take the stuff out, spread it out, give you guys a look. Alright, so here's the gear. Tent. This is a cheap Coleman $39 4-person tent. I got it at Target. They are not overly waterproof, so I sprayed it down with Rust-Oleum Never Wet, and it has withstood some pretty massive storms. So it works great. The only thing I don't like about it, and this is going to be a lot of cheaper tents are going to be this way, the top 1/3 is all mesh, and then a rain fly goes over it. Well, if you're setting up in the rain, you're setting up the whole tent with the mesh all exposed, getting it all done before you can put the rain fly on. You're getting the inside wet. You want top of the line, red vers tent, that's the way to go. Air mattress. I have a bad back. Walmart, probably about $12 to inflate the air mattress. Little pump. This thing works great. Plugs right in a cigarette lighter. Takes just a couple minutes to pump that up. Got tent poles, tent stakes. Now, what comes with one of these cheap tents are, you guessed it, cheap stakes. So when you're at a rally, buy some, where are they? I can even keep the cheap ones, that's how cheap I am. Get some good stainless steel ones because they will hammer in a lot better than the crap ones that come with it. Alright. I always bring a breaker bar because I bring a lot of electronics, and by the time you find an outlet, someone's using it. So bring this, you got plenty of power, and sometimes I'll bring an extension cord if I know that I'm going to be camping near an outlet that I can get to. What else? Okay, we're into the sleeping. I've got two sleeping bags. They're both from Cabela's. They're Evader series, I think. One's a 45 degree and one's a 15 degree. I think 15 or 20 degree. So little one's great for all summer long. The bigger one, it's just a little bigger, but it's better for fall, spring. Does that. Battery powered fan. Walmart. 14, 16 bucks. And then $16 in batteries because this thing takes 8 batteries. But this thing is fantastic. It's really saved my butt on a lot of trips just to have a nice breeze in the evening when you're sleeping. What I do though, take a piece of paper, put it in between 2 of the batteries so that when you're traveling it doesn't accidentally go on. And just keep that little piece of cardboard or paper in there. And good to go there. What else we got? A towel, camp towel. These things you can get at the rally. Greg's A-List is where I got this. Real nice guy. This thing packs down to nothing, obviously. Works really well, and it dries super fast even when it's humid. This will hang this up. It dries in a couple hours. I've had regular cotton towels that take all day long. And if you need to, it comes in a mesh bag. Shower before you're leaving. Strap it onto your bike. It dries when you're riding. So you got that. Hatchet. If you're making campfires or pounding in your tent stakes. A tent light. LED. Hangs from the center of the tent. Rechargeable. And even hand crank. Little specialty. Headlamp for those midnight potty runs. Okay, another tent light, I guess you could hang. My cocktail mug. And getting into food. So, I use a Jetboil. It's kind of taken a licking, but these are fantastic. You haven't used one, screw this onto the fuel cell, and gee, just that easy. Come on. Okay, screw that on there, light it up. This whole thing will come to a boil in like 2.5 minutes. It's ridiculous. I did get the coffee, French coffee press. This thing sucks ass. It doesn't work at all. I've tried with the largest grounds I could, as slow as I possibly could, every possible way. I end up not even using it. I pour coffee through it, let it filter it that way. Don't even bother. It's ridiculous. And a couple food containers, a good thermos, vacuum sealed. What I'll do is, I'm really cheap. Period. So I bring a lot of my own food, and that's what is in this bag. I'll freeze dry dehydrate my own food, split it up into different types. So this is pasta with ground beef and vegetables in a marinara sauce. Wonderful. Before going out for a ride, heat up a cup and a half of water, put this in here, put it in here, give it a shake, put it in the side bag. By the time lunch comes around, I've got a real nice lunch. The only downside is it's always a hot meal. So, but it's a great alternative if you want to get into that. There's all types of recipes on the web. This is just another type of thermos that I'll bring if I want to have hot and cold stuff. Water. You're always going to be transporting water, especially if you're doing your own cooking. I keep a small one, a collapsible bottle, folds up when it's not used. I'll keep this on the bike, especially when it's hot. Keep it in the tank bag. And I wear a head silk under my helmet. When it's really hot, soak it down with water, put it on, go riding. It's like air conditioning. It doesn't drip or anything. It's very cooling. To carry a bunch of water, this is a 2-gallon water bag. I think I got this at Walmart for about $5 or $6. But it folds up flat and allows you to carry a significant amount of water back to your camping. Big Agnes, you got to get this. This is their pillow, and it is a air bladder with memory foam on top of it. So you just turn this. Yeah, just turn this. This thing is super comfortable. It is worth every penny. Getting a good night's sleep is important. What else we got? This is my little table. I think I got this at Aerostitch. Their micro table. So it's just going to fold out. Got legs here. These 2 arms, rods, whatever you want to call them. Come on. Okay. I won't do the other one, you get the idea. Folding legs, little extensions on them if you want it. A little higher, and that helps out a lot, especially if you're cooking or just kicking back in your chair having a beer. It's nice to have a little kind of work area. And aside from my clothes, that's it. That's what I bring, and it works out well. Definitely want to be concerned about weight. Every little bit adds up. And especially if you're hitting a lot of twisties on the way to a rally, you don't want to be just overloaded like a pig trying to go through those. So anything you can do to cut the weight down. And there you have it. So I hope this helped out. And if you got any suggestions or modifications, I'd love to hear them. Just let me know.